I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, it's tough. I lock in, I got this, radio drop this. I shit, just watch this, I fucking promise. Roll it, do not miss, your chance to cop this. Will you capture it, or just let it slip? All to say I wanna be in, cause my rap is tight. Don't really give a fuck that I ain't black and white. I'm not anyone else, man, I'm one of a kind. So sit back, relax, and listen one more time. I said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. And I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm
Big Dick Daddy with the candy balls.
I love the girls that fuck with my music. Getting referrals from the girls, love to booze it. Party and lose it, that's the life I'm choosing. Not losing, that's my 2 cents, so use it. You know I'm back, as a matter of fact. I'm better than ever, never been better. I know that, I wrote that. Sipping on some coke and no jack. Could stare and bitch and take a pic. Kodak, I'm threatening the game, cause money and fame.
Are you looking at nudes over there?
It's fucking all the same. I'm sick of hearing about these Insta names with Insta fame. Take a pic, sick, you're lame.
Well, I know we ain't going live. I just see Iceman staring down playing in his phone. How big is the chick? How are you with heat? Like real bad? Dude, I'm telling you, I would, guys. I don't push for it. Shit, fuck yeah! I got one dude that's on fucking dialysis now because it fucked him up so bad. He like that night he just looked flush, and everybody on TikTok was like, "Yo, bro, go to the hospital." And he went to the hospital, and they said that they had. Yeah, it's like $10.
This is the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast with the midweek news. Join your hosts, Iceman and Holstera, 2 law enforcement professionals ready to offer their unfiltered opinions on the latest news from the world of law enforcement. No filters, no edits. So be warned, the content may be upsetting to some listeners. Sit down and hold up. This may get a little bumpy.
We're live.
Well, yes, we are. Since you've been talking through the entire timer.
I didn't see the timer.
We are live.
Usually I hear the music in my headphones.
Well, shit, you're the only one that didn't see the timer because we had fucking intro music. We had the timer on.
Yeah, I was completely live, and I'm like, I'm looking at him. You're just sitting there talking about people on dialysis and all kind of shit. I mean, I don't know.
Porn?
You know,
well, I'm sorry. Usually I get a heads up. Hey, we're live. Don't say anything.
I did. I said I'm muting.
He said, "Shut the."
Yeah, but usually I hear your shitty music through my headphones.
He said, "STFU."
So that was just totally like
I can't even.
That's what happens, everybody. He does special episodes with the box and then ousts his whole stare on fucking Wednesdays.
Yeah,
he's trying to get rid of me and Freebird because I get it.
Okay,
it was Monday. He was like, I was like, don't we do this shit on Wednesday?
Then you run your mouth on. We're all sitting there. We don't even know who you're talking to.
No bullshit. Me and Freebird's talking.
His mic was muted.
I could hear him perfectly.
Oh shit! You had me going.
No, you wasn't going.
No, he fucking was. I could hear him.
Holstera done lost his damn mind.
Yeah,
it's irritating.
He had surgery and it's just completely lost his mind. Welcome everyone to Motor Cop Chronicles podcast midweek news.
Yeah, look, they're finally wearing their T-shirts. I'm representing because I bought like 30 of these.
Okay.
Oh, well, I need to move my camera so you can see my shirt.
Well, I need
to see your nipples. We can't see your nipples.
Let me shout out
shout out to your Patreon people.
Thank God for my wife telling me that we're live and not my co-hosts.
So we're going to start out with the
good job.
The crew members.
No, can you see me or did I kill the mic?
Yeah, we could see you.
Hold on a minute. I'm going to do a different screen right now. We got Christopher DeMars.
Chris, what's up?
He's a crew member. We got Z Palmer, Mr. Crew Member. We have Roy Spalding.
Captain Spalding.
Not Roy P, but Roy S. Roy P likes the women that are in criminals. We got
He likes everything.
Our friend from down under, JoJo.
Ho ho.
We got
Ho-ho.
we got Kaylee Norris. We got Natasha A, and we got Melissa H. And as prospects, we have Aaron from I Had to Say It podcast.
Hey, Ron.
And that's the only
He was a big
prospect we have. And
Eminem.
the other one, we'll say we got a Chad Jenkins as a hang around, and we got Lauren
Thank
Stimson also. We appreciate all of the
all of y'all.
Patreon. And
Thank you, Chad and Desert.
then
Thank everybody.
the crew members, I put out a post. I need to send me which cups y'all want since I redid them and got the numbers messed up. So y'all go ahead and send me y'all's cups back. So
Yeah, but now he spelled crew with an E on the end.
I want to.
That's the way you spell it.
I want to talk to Iceman and get a dog.
Oh, you're gonna get a talking to. So you're definitely gonna get a talking to because
That Melly wants to talk to Duke the dog.
Oh, Duke ain't in here tonight. Duke is not.
I put Duke up tonight. We got some new things. Let me get the housekeeping out the way. Go like, subscribe if you're on Apple, and leave a 5-star review and write something. We'll shout that out also. We appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm. Facebook and YouTube. Hit the notification bells. Follow, like it, and
Just share the hell out of it.
share the hell out of it to everybody trying to get on up there.
We got to hit that 1,000 mark.
Yeah, I'd like to get to 1,000. Also, go to mypatriotcigar.com. Get you some nice cigars. Big Red's here. He's just not on camera. He smoked one. He said it was delicious.
Oh, he don't have you on camera?
Oh, he
No.
did? He came back?
No, Big Red don't have a camera yet.
Yes, that is Jacob.
You can put those gold shoes on.
My Motor Cop, not my. Use Motor Cop 15 promo code. Get 15% off your whole entire order. If you order over $100 more, you get free shipping. It's a U.S. Owned company. Cigars are aged 3 years. They're high-end cigars. Go get you some.
They're very nice. Very nice.
Very nice cigars. Go check out the Etsy store if you want a T-shirt. They got their T-shirts and stuff. Everybody's got their own T-shirt except
Even Duke.
Even the dog.
yeah, even the dog.
Look
So
at,
help support the show that way, and you can join the Patreon group if you want extra. Other than that, we're going to start it out. Let's catch up on the.
Back, Jacob Bourgeois.
Let me catch up on the.
You can quit showing that motherfucker.
Catch up on the comments
We
here.
ain't doing that shit.
We got Melissa's here. She says we can hear you guys. No, you could hear.
Hey, you get
Hear the only people I could hear anything would be here and your husband.
How
Yes,
come the only white
audio is live.
Y'all are like super tan.
Oh, bam, can you turn the TV off? We can
We
down,
can
we
hear
can
you,
hear it
Bam.
in here. We can hear ourselves. I was like, what is that?
Bam, Bam.
Hello, Brandon.
messing it up.
Brandon is Beth. It's okay. It is 2022.
No, it's Beth's.
Yes, Jacob
boyfriend,
competition
fiance
is
thing.
next week. Monday is coming up.
He got
Yes,
to be.
hot mic.
He's got to be in a arm wrestling competition because that dude is. He stays in the gym now.
What's up, Brandon?
Yeah, they hot marked me on, Jesus Christ,
You
they
hot
hot
mighty
marked me on
yourself.
He
purpose.
can't even talk.
Sarah's here.
We
He's
had enough
still-
of him last Wednesday, and he's
Tony,
He's still
yeah, Tony. Hello, Yvette.
Well, I'm messed up because I ain't got my damn snacks. Y'all bitch so much.
Yes, that is Jenkins. Aaron's here. Aaron from I Had to Say It podcast. What's up, Jim? Jim.
How you
I
say
gotta
that
look.
last?
Jim's got his Jim's got his own podcast. I'm gonna go check
Is
it
that
out.
Jim Pokrant? How's that
I
pronounced?
don't know.
How you say that?
He has a pet skunk though, which is cool as shit.
Oh,
Pet skunk.
A pet skunk.
Yes, and
I have a pet skunky sitting next to me.
Roy P is here over there on YouTube because he's in
He's in
Facebook jail again. Jacob says, "What's up,
Yeah.
Free Bird over there?" And Billy G is here also.
Billy
Hey,
G.
look at here. Look, I'm drinking out of a
That's what
An
I was
invisible
thinking of.
cup.
He said that.
invisible cup. I knew that was going to happen. when I grabbed it.
Poe Crant, he said.
Poe Crant. Okay.
Crant.
Poe Crant.
What if you turned it
Hey,
around?
hey.
He's not physically. Somebody sent me a text. He's not physically next to me. I'm in a different spot. The way I green screen everybody in the box in Freebird are next to each other. And,
I mean, me and the Iceman are right next to each
yeah,
other. I could almost touch
Holster is right there next to me, and right outside Tampa. So
Look, JoJo says hello from Ho Ho.
yeah, and
We love you, JoJo.
JoJo, Big Red is here. We do have an extra. I got to get another camera. I wasn't expecting it, so it was. He was surprised
You gotta
me.
hold
It,
your
it
cam-
worked. It
hold
worked
your
out so
camera
good
on,
that
So,
on Monday night that he
but
came
it's
back
fine.
home.
Say hello.
Yeah, I enjoy myself.
Yeah, he's being quiet over there.
Yeah, you got to talk. That's the whole point of a podcast.
Well, I won't talk.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
he
talking
was
into the
waiting
mic.
on you to hold the camera up so people could see.
Okay, hang on.
Like,
I'm
Big
gonna
Red.
hang on. I'm gonna-
Yeah, why can't Box just share
Look,
it?
there's Big
There's
Red.
Big Red. Hello, world.
Hello.
Hello.
Because
didn't have
Freebird
a
is sitting
camera.
between us.
He didn't have a camera. Big Red normally has a dress on.
So,
but he
yeah.
No, not normal.
He dressed normal tonight, so he didn't get the camera.
He's Satan.
Yeah, I shaved my beard off for the night.
Did
What's
you
up, Zach? From Wyoming.
Zach from Wyoming.
They are cowboys in Wyoming.
Yellowstone,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
November 13th.
Pretty cool.
Can't
Waiting for
wait
that to come back on. It's my favorite
Yeah,
show.
buddy.
All right, if we ready to start this news story, we're just going to talk bullshit all night.
Why don't we just
Bullshit.
bullshit all night?
No, I did.
we
I
could.
did.
We
I
actually
did.
have
Watch
'Cause we
party.
already,
viewers.
we already know that Holster is getting
What's
hot
up,
nuts
Bronson?
again, so.
I got all
Bronson,
these stories.
what's up, brother?
So Holster is starting it out. If you want to give a synopsis, I got video for you.
Actually, no. Before I do that,
No.
I wanted to wait until we got all of our official sponsors out and all that good stuff. I've got a really good buddy of mine does like political advertisements and stuff like that on T-shirts, cups, all that. But he actually specializes in buttons. He actually makes like the political buttons and stuff like that. But a lot of his shit is hilarious, and it's like $2 or $3. I'm gonna go ahead and share the link down inside of the chat. Y'all go check him out. If you go to go order anything, just tell him Holstera sent you. There is no special discount or anything. But he is a hell of a dude.
That's cheaper than being a
Anyway,
Patreon.
so, and I'm going to utilize his services probably next year, so I figured I'd give him a heads up. Anyway, no, babe, I do not have fabric glue at the office.
I knew it. What, I missed it.
And
missed it.
let's see. Get over here to dirty. Oh, we want to talk. This is the stupidest shit.
I want a box button so I can.
Oh, he'll make you a box button with all of our symbols on it. Actually, if you get it from Iceman and send it over there to him, he'll make you one.
No gushers today, Billy.
Oh, yeah.
We took his gushers away.
We took him. He ate 40 pounds last week.
Yep. Only gushers around here is my wife. Anyway, giggity. Anyway, man sought by police for luring children
Was he dressed
with-
like a clown?
with candy, turns himself in and gets released with no criminal charges. Okay.
You gonna
So basically, this individual decided he was going to drive around. Stop what shit. Anyway, he decided he was going to drive around
Roy
town,
wants to
hang
run.
out the window of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. No, he is driving down the road and he basically sees this little kid and he's like, "Hey,
How you
hey,
doing?
come here. I got some candy for you." And the little kid was like, y'all got some Reese's Cups or Nutter Butters? And he was like, "No, we only have Tootsie Pops." And the kid was like, "Fuck your Tootsie Pop," and ran away. And basically, it was seen on the Ring doorbell screaming, "Hey, kid, come here, come here." And the kid went home and ignored him because he didn't have Reese's Cups and told his father. His father, in turn, called 911. The police decided, all right, well, we're going to look for him. So they put the shit all over the news. You know, they spent all this money and resources to find this cocksucker. And he turns himself in. He walks into the jailhouse, goes, "Hey, I tried to give him Tootsie Pops, but he said no, I couldn't molest him unless I had Reese's." And with that being said, they said, "Well, fuck,
This is taking off.
You didn't get close enough to touch, so you're okay to go.
This is the longest news
I mean, how many articles you reading? 4?
It's the same.
Yeah, I mean, for Reese's cups, I love to be some Reese's cups.
I would let you touch my tank.
I would have probably gotten the vein
I
too.
want the Reese's Christmas tree.
Oh my God! Are the eggs?
Oh yeah, or the eggs, or even right now the pumpkins.
Yeah, any.
I've never had the pumpkins.
Damn,
what the hell?
Pumpkins,
You're missing out.
They're delicious.
But if you'd stop eating all them freaking McPossums, you would get some McReese's.
Look, me and Iceman spent all day long on the phone talking about fucking McPossums. All right.
Yeah, but
either way, yeah, they had
they
this dude
come
dead
out in
rights on a Ring
November?
doorbell, his exact vehicle and
McPossums.
shit hanging out the window.
Yeah, when do they come out there, Holster?
November?
Actually, they've been known to release them at the end of October, although it is rare. Usually, it's like the first week of November. Needless to say, I'll be sitting here with a stack.
You
I'm
know
gonna stop.
that much shit about the damn McRib.
He does.
I eat them from day one to the last day, and then I fight with them because I know there's still
So
left
when
in
they
the
come out, then the Wednesday of the podcast that they come out, you got to eat like 12 of them during the cast.
Well, actually, me and Iceman were talking about a new idea for a T-shirt that I think would be fucking hilarious.
We working on it.
I'm going to have to ask.
But I was like this. I was like,
are we putting
talk
pressure
to
on?
me, Goose.
Talk to me, Goose.
So I was like, talk to me, Goose.
You something.
Can we just move that?
Where'd
that
y'all
box
get
down a
that
little
shit
bit?
at? Y'all stole that off. I tell you what, that son bitch looked like a hell of a flight instructor. I know that one.
Regardless, this jackass is
He's still talking about the story.
yeah, he's not going to jail. I don't even know if you need
Well,
to.
I don't even play the video now. He don't want father him what the news did.
He covered it.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, you may not even need to play the video.
I'm not
That's
gonna.
basically what
I'm
happened.
not playing the video now.
Aaron said we're going to put him back in the hospital.
Yeah.
You want to eat the chip tonight instead of Freebird?
Yeah, Freebird ain't doing no jackass.
Dirt or Iceman don't definitely know.
I'm not eating a damn chip. I'm not a spicy person.
The only one in the crew of all of us that's healthy enough to eat it would probably be Freebird.
I think
Freebird.
Big Red should eat it.
Big Red?
Already done it. Don't want to do it again.
Is it hot?
Yes, I
Yeah,
love
fuck
Reese's
yeah, it's
candy.
fucking hot.
I love Reese's. Reese's
Huh?
is the shit.
Is that what did your beard and shit red?
He used to be. He used to have black. Yeah, he used to have black hair.
You had a black beard
Yeah.
till you ate that chip.
That was it.
Well, that's a F that.
Fire red.
Well, the box has the next story. If you want to give a synopsis, I do have a video on that, or you can just skip over it.
I'm gonna try not to be as long. As
Okay, I do
somebody.
have a video.
Don't read.
Long,
the
motherfucker.
story.
We've been going for 26 minutes. Only 3 of it was a fucking story.
No. I don't know where you got them 3 minutes from, but that was
All right, so I'm gonna make this one
3
real
minutes.
quick. So when Hurricane Ian, whatever the hell you want to pronounce him as,
Ian.
when he hit, a Chicago police officer was down taking care of his mom, and he's staying at his son's house. Mom's about a half a mile away, and she was taking on water. So him being the super dude that he is, he swam that half mile in the floodwaters to get to his mom.
So it wasn't really as
I don't know if he really
Waiting.
swam the whole way, but
I think he walked until he
yeah,
got
it was
eyes.
pretty bad.
Yeah,
Let's watch the video.
Reese's makes a fucking candy bar.
yeah.
On Asbury Hills Drive, another on Hopper
That's
Road.
not it.
WLWT News 5's Lacey
was
Roberts.
Cheryl,
That man and his mother.
That was a good
both
ass.
lost their
Talking,
children.
can y'all hear him?
3
Yeah, we
feet
can hear
wide.
Yes, we can hear it. Shh.
He's freaking
I
out.
don't know why you can't hear the videos tonight.
Some of it is 6 inches wide.
You can
what she said.
usually hear them.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. It's
Why don't you watch it on your phone? Maybe you can hear it on your phone.
but the videos are working. So I mean, just
What's the dimension?
It's only 25 calories.
yeah. I mean, it's only 25 calories. Now let's finish watching the video.
How many Scovilles?
We'll play it. I mean, shit, we waiting
Y'all
on you to
talking
play
too
this.
much. That poor old lady right
I know,
there.
that's-
Look at her right there.
This is harsh shit because we had the same shit with a bunch of some bitches around here during the 2016 flood. So this is just like a replay.
Oh, Roy's gonna get all excited and shit with that mouth wide
That's
open.
gonna burn my ass.
An amputated leg.
Why?
The
Yep.
water up to her
This
chest.
is going to burn his ass.
We're now leaving.
No, you can't eat it until the episode's over, dude, because you won't be able to talk.
She only had one leg though. And she was going to drown.
Well, at least she wasn't going to run away from
Well,
it.
she was sitting in the wheelchair. That's why the water was.
But they do in an article like he's about to die and he's getting 3 foot of water and he's about to be washed out to sea.
Right.
I mean, this is kind of bullshit. Now, almost everybody in this parish, county for all the people outside of Louisiana, we went through all the same shit. Now, it might not have been my mama half a mile away, but that's our shit looked just like this. So this is nothing that is...
Actually, our shit was deeper.
It was worse than this.
Yeah, I did.
My mama lives an hour and a half away. She going to drown.
I did a lot of high water rescues one day of that flood in Louisiana.
Iceman's riding across the water.
He needs a couple of
Anyway.
chicks twerking on his bike.
They didn't make it. They made it sound like he swam the whole way. He actually kind of waded.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least he saved his mama.
But if you go to the beach and only wade, can you say that you went to the beach and swam?
Yeah, I get a little
Bronson
fired
said
up.
he's neck
I
deep.
get a little fired up, Joe.
He said he's in neck deep when he's in 3 feet of water. Yeah, Bronson needs water wings in an above ground pool.
How's old Batman doing, Bronson? I love it when you.
Next time it floods, I'll swim from St. Tammany to rescue you.
Yes, indeed, man.
It's a gay story for the news. It had nothing to do with gay people.
Man, I when we had our flood here in 2016, I had never seen water that high everywhere.
No.
We had water that high all across the whole damn parish.
My property had never flooded, even back in '83 during that bad flood, and I had 10 foot, and it was just I'd never seen water on that property before ever.
We were launching shit. We were launching boats just in the middle of the road. It was so high. The sheriff's office shit. We were just launching boats in the middle of the road.
Right there on 42.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bronson. I'll talk to you later. Definitely prayers.
Sorry about
prayers
that.
out to you.
What are y'all seeing? It's got to be a... Oh, sorry about that. Bronson, it's YouTube, so y'all get to see that shit. I have to wait.
Do you not have Facebook?
No, it's not on Facebook. I'm putting them up there on YouTube.
Oh, shit.
All right, well, it is Freebird's turn. I have a video for you also.
Come on now, Roy.
You got a video for me?
Yeah, if you want to give a little synopsis, because you probably didn't read it.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did, because it's the biggest
Roy wants to come rub
drug bust in New York City's fine-ass history.
And they all got out without bail.
Well, they set the bail on this chick like low, from what I understand, but apparently they discovered 15,000 fentanyl pills that had the resemblance of Skittles. It was the multicolored fentanyl.
Actually, he's being loud on purpose. I'm telling you. Look at him.
Look. He's doing it because I'm trying to do my article. I'm about to stump him on it. I'm surprised they didn't just start talking about my article. That's what y'all normally do. Y'all normally take my shit and say, hey, by the way, oh, yeah, look, take all of Freebird's article and then we're going to run the video. But apparently that 15,000 pills was confiscated, and it was about a $300,000 bust. And
I'm sorry,
the article doesn't say how they came across it. It was a chick
She's trying to pass it out in the school.
that had it. So I'm sure the article goes on to talk about some dumb shit with cartels in Mexico. So I don't, ain't no telling where the fentanyl came from.
Want to watch a video?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Fox.
What?
What the fuck?
That man and his mother both lost their homes.
He's
Are you reading the Bearstein Bears or something over there? What the fuck?
No,
actually extremely.
that is the book
adding that
Billy sent for you that I haven't mailed to you.
Did you
Why are you
know
touching my book?
that chimpanzees will hunt ducks if given the opportunity?
Because
They'll
duck
hunt
meat is
foxes
delicious.
too in Louisiana.
Yeah, that's right. Duck meat.
Like, why the fuck is there a whole ass book on the screen?
All right, let's watch the video.
pills that look like candy but are actually extremely lethal drugs.
All right, today federal officials announced a seizure of thousands of these pills here in New York. Antoine Lewis joins us now with more on the takedown and the efforts underway to prevent something like this from happening again. Antoine.
Definitely not candy. The DEA says this drug remains a top menace to society and that traffickers are now going after society's most vulnerable.
We are seizing more and more rainbow fentanyl every single day, and that should cause all of us great concern.
Authorities detail a major bust of rainbow-colored fentanyl they say was being trafficked into New York City. Last Wednesday, officers stopped a vehicle just outside the Lincoln Tunnel after receiving a tip. They found a woman in the back seat with taped brick-shaped packages next to a children's box of Legos.
The black tape covering one of the packages had been partially opened, exposing multicolored pills inside. A subsequent examination of the packages revealed they contained approximately 15,000 pills.
Officials say tests of the...
There's a lot of dead people.
That's a lot.
Well, look, you know how you control this? I don't. Holster disagrees with me. But you know how you control this?
No, you control.
If you touch this shit, you're going to die. If you eat it, you're going to die. Take your chances, but fuck you if you want to take this shit after we just told you you're going to effing die. So don't take the shit or take it. We'll just either pick you up with the coroner van or you can live and stay away from the shit.
Yep. What the fuck do you say I have to disagree about it?
Yep. But...
Why would Holster disagree with you?
Well, he has a little different view on some drug addiction stuff.
No.
Well, yeah.
First off,
you know what I'm talking about. I'm being serious. I wasn't jacking with you, but you have a different view on because of your some stuff in your.
I really don't.
Not you.
I've made the comment before that I don't believe that law enforcement should carry fentanyl, nor should.
No. I was talking about your a relative that.
No, fuck them. Everybody I know that I give a shit about, they might smoke marijuana. But as far as hard narcotics, you put that shit in your veins, lose my fucking number.
I don't think they're shooting pills in their veins. That'd be a big hole.
You had one family member that was on meth and shit.
Yeah, and we don't talk.
Correct. But I know your view on some of the addiction stuff is a little different than mine.
A little bit, but I still believe what you believe. If you're dumb enough to take an illegal, illicit narcotic that you know nothing about because you're fucking uneducated.
Because you heard it because it was on the fucking news.
Right, you heard it because it was on the news. You heard it because your buddy goes, bro, this will get you high as fuck. And you take it, and you're like, oh, this is LSD or fucking, cocaine or crack or meth or what the fuck ever, fentanyl, and you die. I have no sympathy for you.
I don't either. You know it. You know before you take that shit what the hell's going to happen.
It's like if I drink a fucking fifth of Jack and jump behind the wheel of my truck and haul 80 miles an hour down the highway and I kill somebody and I die in the thing. Yeah, I'm fucking guilty. I did it.
But you got an aircraft key?
I'm checking my pockets.
You got a helicopter or aircraft key?
No.
You looking for a stopwatch?
No, I was looking for some fucks.
Oh, some gift
But I don't have no fucks to give to them.
I didn't figure you did.
Yeah, I see.
There's zero.
Your pockets was empty on it.
Would this be a good time to talk about the campaign video, or are we going to talk about that? I think it'd be a good segue.
I didn't put that story in here.
Damn, you suck.
Oh, yeah, no, I do that to him all the time. He won't do it. Anyway.
That's for the other podcast.
But the fact that they called this a Skittles is fucking hilarious. This looks more like Sweet Tarts.
It does look like
little conversation hearts that you
not Sweet Tarts, those Smarties.
So there you go. Maybe Smarties.
Yeah, I love Smarties.
I know one time I pulled over somebody in a small department, and they had little Flintstone gummies, and I ran them, and they popped hot for ecstasy. So I arrested them. Boy, was that embarrassing when we got to court, and it fucking showed up they were just vitamins. But either way, no, it turned fucking blue. Bluish purple.
I'll tell you what, if I could get some vitamins that look like that shit, I'd sell that shit for $20 a pill.
You
want to try something? Try these mother effing vitamins.
Got some extra vitamin C.
These mother effing vitamins, and they're $20 a pill.
Just
And
give them the
Why not? It's a $1 billion industry.
Just need the bird seed.
Let's get that Vita flatline.
No, all you got to do is just sit there and pull up your shirt and show your muscles and be like, yeah, I'm so and so years old and I lost 30 fucking pounds in the last week.
Don't.
And
I'm
they'll
going
just
to
be like, yeah, I'll buy some.
I'm showing my nipples tonight.
Damn you, Holstera.
Hey,
All right.
Lisa, you know, I didn't get a picture of him. Didn't get a picture of him riding a bicycle without the seat.
I mean, everybody knows Mr. Kennedy.
You'd be surprised.
No, he said it before.
I think he hit that out of the park, though.
Well, yeah, but he said to fucking, if you don't like a cop, call a crackhead several times. That's like his go-to line.
I'm going to let him read it. The big red over there.
Who is that? Who says that, Holster?
This the one right
Kennedy.
Senator Kennedy.
Yeah, he's got that, the African-American guy that likes to burn rebel flags.
Oh, John Kennedy. Yeah, okay.
Going against him.
He put out a campaign video that came out over the weekend or something.
Oh.
And it's talking about...
It helps if you talk into Mike.
It talked... I was trying to talk to him, you know, but okay. The video talks about defunding the police and how he voted against that and how he's supported by the Louisiana Sheriff's Association.
Yeah.
And he looks at the camera and he goes, if you don't like the police, the next time you're in trouble, call a crackhead.
Gary Chambers.
But he said that shit all the time.
Oh man, I tell you, that dude is cool as hell.
Yep. Well, we're gonna let Big Red read this story, even though you can't see him.
Hang on.
He can read. He just hasn't said much today.
There he is.
Look, there he is.
Oh. Trying to get it right.
I'm down here. All right, Quincy, Massachusetts. A Quincy man used Mr. Clean
Put your hand down.
magic erasers, printers, and other items to turn $1 bills into $100 bills, according to court documents. Victor Cardona, 34, pleaded guilty to one count of counterfeiting U.S. currency. He was arrested and charged by criminal complaint in October of 2019.
I want to know.
Big Red, you got a high-pitched voice.
Did you just say he looks good?
I think he did.
Looks mighty good
He's
in
like,
khaki shorts.
Like, look at the size of that bicep. And
That sure is a pretty lips you got there, boy. Can you squeal like a pig? I want to know if, like, he just, like, scrubbed it down, or, I mean, how do you do that shit? I mean, who would even think about that? I know the magic erasers are some pretty good shit for cleaning shit, but I didn't know you could, like, make counterfeit money with it. Of course, you may not, because he did get caught. So he did get caught.
Issue.
Wow.
Dead silence.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, there's a little awkward silence there, but it wasn't the greatest story in the world. But it was a story because
I was waiting on somebody to sing.
The dude used Mr. Clean to make fucking counterfeit money. Well, it was real money. He just changed the amount of it.
That's actually how you make counterfeit money, because the actual paper material itself is very hard to figure out. Scientists can't even do it. So they take the old notes, clean them off, and then embroider basically $100 over it. So when they hit it with the pen, it automatically shows up its proper tender.
Did you
Talk
go to
to me,
school?
Goose.
Oh, that's Maverick.
That's Goose.
That's
The $100
No,
note.
that's
100%.
No, that's fucking Goose. You wish you were Maverick.
That was Maverick.
Like I said that shit when he sent the picture too. I was like, good going, Goose.
Yeah, that's Goose.
No, y'all just, was jealous.
Who's next?
Yeah, who's next?
Let's see who would be next.
That's
That would
gonna be
probably be
Iceman. Is
it
the
back to
box.
me?
Yes.
Oh, it's back to the box?
I gave my story
To
to the
Big Red.
guest for Big Red.
Oh,
All right, so
Yeah, thank
we're
you.
going. I know we just had some awkward silence, but we'll take a moment of silence for this
I
article.
got a video on that too.
Georgia deputy dies after breaking up a fight at school. Captain Terry Arnold, a school resource officer at Cook High School, suffered a fatal heart attack after intervening with two fighting students. That happened Monday of this week. He suffered a fatal heart attack. He was helping administration take a juvenile fight into custody. He was leaving the building when he collapsed. So we'll take a moment of silence.
That's him up here. I will be talking about him on the End of Watch too. I just saw it and I was like, I'm gonna put that on there, man. You know, breaking up a fight and ends up having a heart attack and dying. Little bastard children. He was a
26-year employee of the sheriff's office. He's survived by his son, 4 daughters, 10 grandchildren.
Rest easy, brother.
Yeah. Watch, bro.
Absolutely.
Skipped Holster by accident. You have the serial killer.
I do have the serial killer, but it's kind of weird that you threw in a Leo death because we had one down here that really.
I got that farther down.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it? It's not mine.
No.
It's not.
I think I have it. You had a serial killer. I got a video too. So.
I got the serial killer. So basically, there's this motherfucker running around in California that knows what he's doing. He's basically.
What's he doing?
He shot over 6 people going back over the year, which is weird because they say that in one incident, I think it was a second or third, he showed up to like a house or something, and there was a group of individuals, and he blasted every single one of them. So I don't understand why that wasn't considered, but I guess there's 6 different incidences.
Well, the new count is 12.
We can hear the TV.
Yeah, I mean he's all about it, and like the guy he's not like your old serial killer that goes back to the same area every time. He's went hundreds of miles and several hours, and even days and months.
Most serial killers don't shoot people; they usually do other things. Let me play the video. What video is it? Number 4. So y'all bear with me a second.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Rainbow fentanyl pills that look like candy but are actually extremely lethal drugs.
California are now saying they have linked a suspected serial killer to more murders than originally thought. The Stockton, California Police Department says evidence now connects the suspect in 5 California murders from this year to 7 others across the state. Police have not said if there are motives in these killings. In all 12 cases, the victims were shot to death. And as more information in these cases come out, Northern Californians say they are starting to worry for their safety.
Usually I like to be on my phone a lot, but now I just want to make sure I'm looking around both sides. If I'm taking the bus, I'm making sure what's around me, what's behind me.
Police say the suspect is between 5'10" and 6 feet tall, but other details are available since they were wearing long sleeves and a mask. There's a reward in this case. It's up to $115,000.
What happened there?
Should be echoing. Anyway, that's him right here that was walking.
Second time.
The guy.
You're not going to see his fucking face. He's wearing like a COVID mask.
Yeah, like right here, but it's still he looks pretty fit. Looks young too. So I don't know why I have an echo there.
It was only on the video.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not doing it right now.
But anyway, that's him, California serial killer. If they do arrest him, I have a feeling
if says they need more gun control.
If they do arrest him, if they arrest the serial killer, he will probably be released on his own recognizance. Just give him a court date with no bond. So we'll just do that.
Yep.
And who knew? But yeah. So I was surprised. I mean, nothing bad comes out of California.
Oh, never.
No, and like Aaron says, all they need is a little bit more gun control.
Yeah, I mean, they do. They ought to really have more gun control.
This next article is about the same as California.
Just Detroit?
That's Seattle. Yeah. Seattle.
Saddle.
Yeah, no, that's not
the one you. The hell it ain't. You sent it to me.
Oh. Well, who's got
he does that a lot.
Who's got the Detroit one?
My next one, Chicago.
Oh, that's. Wait a minute.
I got you.
Hold on. I pick on here. It says Detroit.
Yeah, how about that shit?
What the hell was I looking at?
It's always the Iceman's fault.
I've been eating gummies or something.
That pick.
So apparently, the Detroit police have released body cam video of a fatal shooting of a knife-wielding man who charged officers. Now, I don't know how I got mixed up on this, but hey, I'm gonna pull it out.
Don't.
I'm gonna pull it out like it was.
Just let it soak. Don't be pulling it out.
Well, apparently the police body camera showed officers pleading with Porter Burks to drop the knife that he was carrying.
Hey, Porter.
Old Porter. And apparently Porter did not comply.
No, he didn't.
So apparently he got some caps emptied in his ass.
Got a little lead poisoning.
And they're trying to tell him that he wasn't in trouble, but I mean, how you not in trouble?
They even had, from what I understand, they even had some of those social police out there, the ones that are supposed to be
the civilian social people.
No, they were real police. Let me play the video.
Police
Which
in California
video?
are
Number
now
5.
saying they have linked a suspected serial killer to more murders than originally thought.
First at 10, new questions tonight surrounding the death of Porter Burks. The 22-year-old Detroit man was killed by police over the weekend while he was having a mental health crisis.
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
What?
What'd you do? Go home and find everything that made noise and bring it with you?
I mean,
you can't start.
It's 2 weeks in a row.
Motherfuckers gonna start eating marshmallows that ain't very loud on here at night.
He'd find a way to make him marshmallows.
He probably would. He'd probably stick them in his butt and shoot them at the wall or something. All right.
Whatever you do not Google Colorado campfire. Don't do it.
JoJo wants to know what you pulling out.
Well, I was trying to pull my.
He was going to do a helicopter for you, JoJo.
I was entrapped on the wrong article, and I pulled it out, JoJo. But that might have been the wrong choice of words with these guys.
Yeah, Holster's trying to get the Hot Nuts Award again. All right, let's watch the video.
I think the guy that's made it so I can't hear videos.
Police say Burks was armed with a knife and charged toward an officer. 7 Action News reporter Brett Cass gives us a closer look at newly released video.
This shit shouldn't even make news.
Just drop the knife for us, Porter.
Nearly 60 hours after Porter Burks was fatally shot by Detroit police, 5 minutes of crucial video has emerged, showing the fatal encounter and the moments before.
Porter with a P?
It started with the first phone call that sent police searching for the 22-year-old who battled mental illness.
Is he just walking around with a knife?
As seen in this first video, Burks' brother called police after Burks slashed his tires and wandered off with a knife.
He was concerned about Mr. Burke's safety as well as
why
the community.
he didn't shoot him in the toe or something.
No, the family is on here, and I want to talk about that when it gets to it. The family, because I watched video. It's a clean shoot. I mean,
safety.
In a press conference, Chief James White says Burks was schizophrenic, and shortly after the call, officers.
You okay?
Over that schizophrenic bullshit. Everybody's schizophrenic that gets shot.
Freebirds are rolled.
Man, I must have come over here, pissed
He
off.
must have come over
been in
here,
traffic over here.
He's got a lot of douche juice running out of his body right now.
That might have been what. I'm almost out. That might be why I'm a little hot.
On Burks in the street, armed with a knife.
My name is Sean, okay? I'm with the Crisis Intervention Team. I'm just here to check on you.
Chief White says these officers were trained for crisis intervention and spent 4 minutes.
Yeah, how'd that work out for
Spent 4 minutes.
Following their training, trying to talk Burks down.
I got
Chief
it,
White
Melissa.
also
Got it
shared
in
a
the
picture
jaw.
of the 8.5-inch blade that was in Burks' hand.
We're here to help you, Porter, okay? We just want to help you. Your brother's worried about you. I'm worried about you.
As you can see from the body cam video, Burks is about as far away from the officers as I am right now from the camera. And at this distance, Chief White said during that press conference that a taser would have been ineffective. So as Burks is moving towards the police officers, that from here is when they opened fire.
Porter!
In 3 seconds, 38 shots were fired from 5 different officers.
Why are they shooting him so goddamn far away?
He's not that far. If you watch, he starts to run at them. What's your reactionary gap? 21 feet, right?
About 20
21 feet. Yeah. So
lay on your back and fight him.
So
well, no, I'm just saying he looks a little. He looks.
Well, you got to look at the perspective from the camera and stuff. But yeah, but
Police believe Burks was hit roughly 15 times.
That's what mental illness people do. They make mistakes.
They make mistakes, huh?
Yeah, you're right. I'll be 21 feet.
How are we supposed to know if you get there that somebody's a mental illness? Did they tell him that?
Well, they did. That's why they had the crisis intervention people that ended up shooting him. But here's Mama. Of course, Mama right here. It's always somebody else's fault.
He could still live and pull a knife on somebody else another day.
You bring a knife to a gunfight, you get what you get.
That's not too many shots, JoJo. You shoot until the threat is nullified.
No longer a threat.
Yeah. So, and you had 5 people.
How many officers?
You had 5 cops shooting. So.
Oh, okay, there you go.
We called the police supposed to be for help.
Hey, you could be LA, fire 1,000 rounds in the side of an SUV and never hit anything.
Arguing the officers were not in direct danger when they opened fire.
See how he
takes off running. Oh, shit.
You see him start running? Yeah. How fast that distance closes?
But he's a lot closer than what I was looking at.
Yeah. Mental illness people should be allowed to stab cops and other people because it's not their fault. You were right.
What's up with their eyes?
She's got, I think it's freckles or something. I don't know.
No, her eyes are all
bird
red.
Seed.
Bird seed.
Billy says he works 12-hour shifts and we help him get through. I appreciate it.
Like somebody with diarrhea bent over and sneezed.
Correct. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Have you ever seen that before, Holster? You've seen that, huh?
Roy says he was
somebody with diarrhea bending over before and sneezing.
Yeah.
He said he would date the mom now because he don't have to worry about the crazy kid. So
wow.
Why in the hell? Look, I want to know where JoJo. Y'all got any of these problems in Australia? Or y'all just unleashed a
no? They don't.
Badass.
No, they did away with their guns.
They get the damn kangaroos out and say, well, this dude don't need a gun. He's just going to kick your ass and claw your ass to death.
Can I get an AR kangaroo?
I want to see. I want to see JoJo. I want to see JoJo hugging a kangaroo.
Let's finish the video. We got 47 seconds.
The disease that from the bug that lives on our skin. No, not ours.
He was getting treatment. Well, obviously it wasn't working, right?
Or he wouldn't be walking around at night with a gun. I mean, a knife.
So, well, we're gonna listen to what he's done prior to, though.
This is a life-threatening situation.
He ain't done nothing.
Life-threatening situation.
Chief White says the officers had to act quick when Burks started running at them. He also questioned the mental health system, which repeatedly released Burks from the hospital, despite violent behavior. Police say he had stabbed multiple family members in the past, including his 7-year-old stepsister in the neck.
Mental health.
Damn. Stabbed a 7-year-old stepsister. He done stabbed other people before. Whose fault is it?
And why is the mama taking up?
So whose fault is it? Is it the cop's fault, or is it the psychiatrist in the hospital's fault for keep letting his ass out on the street?
It's that dumb ass mama that needs to be sued that keeps allowing this little shit bag to live in her house thinking he's a good kid. That's who the fuck you blame. That dumb bitch on the news.
What did you give him tonight? Good Lord.
You're right. Hey,
You're
JoJo
right, Roy. JoJo said they do have them problems, and they got mental people, and they get shot.
He said, Aaron said he stabbed all those people in the hospital's fault. Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. But the hospitals only keep them as long as the insurance are paying them. As soon as because I've been through this before. People that know me know my story. Not I wasn't in hospital, but I've had a family member that was in. They keep them in the hospital long enough. As soon as the insurance run out, they kick them back out. They send them back home, and they hadn't solved anything. The mental health stuff is fucked up all over this country. It needs to be redone. Yeah, the whole mental health field. You're right.
Yeah, down here you only get 72 hours, and then they kick you loose.
That's same here. That's same here.
I've literally let him out the same day before, and there was a guy that had severe mental illness. He couldn't stop talking to things that weren't there.
These chiefs got too much shit all over.
The judge, he begged the judge to be put in like a nut ward.
When you go out into the
the judge just flat out apologized and said, we don't have it anymore. We did away with our state institutions.
When you go out into the community,
Free
people
bird
look
for
at that and
governor.
say, "Oh shit, this motherfucker knows something."
Tony says she wants Freebird to run for governor.
Bronson said the same.
Well, sometimes Tony, my mouth will overload my political aspirations, so it might not work out too well.
I feel bad for the mental people, but you still can't. I mean, you can't. They attacking you with a weapon. You have to do what you have to do.
Absolutely.
So I mean,
but we have come across a bunch of mentally ill people that need help.
I think I'm on a
and
podcast
there is
with
no
some.
help. I mean, sometimes when they go for a hold, it might be 48 hours. They're turned out on the street. I got one that lives by me that's a bipolar schizophrenic.
Wasn't somebody going to be having a party and we didn't get invited
Yeah,
to it?
well, that's the high class party.
The high class
Yeah, we gotta wait for the trailer trash party.
The orgy party, that ain't high class.
So,
hey, can y'all fucking hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Very loud.
Look, JoJo says she's just gonna call me an angry bird.
Free bird to the angry bird.
Angry
Yeah,
bird.
sometimes it's real.
Sometimes we
mental
get
health crisis in our city is real, and this is not just a police matter. We're a response unit.
And as the investigation begins, family members feel they had nowhere to turn for help. And when they did, it ended in tragedy.
Help them yourself. Don't call 911. They might not make it.
On the west side of Detroit, Brett Cast.
Guess what she already...
He's schizophrenic. She said, why ain't she got her ass around holding him like a little baby?
What they didn't tell you in this one, I saw in another one, she's already got herself an attorney. So
why ain't she here?
He ain't in the ground
holding
yet.
him like a little baby, like, oh, son, you're the best little kid ever. Even though you stabbed a couple people, don't worry about it.
Well, if the
that
cops,
was an accident.
You know what? If the cops wouldn't have shot him and he'd have stabbed somebody, guess what? It'd have been the cops' fault because they didn't shoot him and they stabbed him.
Yep.
But instead,
Look at the story we
they
did a
shot
while
him.
back where the fucker walked around the car and stabbed all the car tires and then came after the cop and they shot him and they arrested the cop.
Yeah.
Well, this article he had done slash some tires.
Well,
yeah, that was the one story, but it was like Boston.
I guarantee you that might have been precious.
No.
Billy said he thinks this is one of the best episodes so far. It's just a shit show. This next one is not a funny story. This is the young deputy. If I don't know if y'all watch the news or pay attention.
Damn, sad to hear.
Young deputy, 21 years old, that was murdered. I'm sorry. Well, it's murder. He just killed.
It's an accidental murder.
Accidental. It was friendly fire. From what it sounds like, they were doing a high risk search warrant. He was outside, I guess, holding perimeter or something. The guy's inside. The bad guy pointed a gun. Bad girl pointed a gun at the cops. They fired. I think one of the bullets went through a wall or something, hit him like in his arm, went up in his side somehow, and he ended up dying. So
yeah, it was a crossfire incident.
So he's 21 years old. We're gonna watch it. This is you know how much we love Grady Judd. This was in his department, but it's just a little short news article here, and we're trying not to talk during it. Okay, and we will
First at 10,
watch
questions
it.
tonight surrounding the death of Porter Burks.
Here we go.
Judd said this is like losing one of your kids. He said Deputy Lane was loved and admired and described him as the epitome of American law enforcement. Fox 13's Josh Cassio is live for us in Polk County tonight to tell us more about the life of Deputy Lane. And Josh, everything about this case is it's heart-wrenching.
It really is truly a tragic and sad day here in Polk County. You know, Deputy Blaine Lane was one of the youngest deputies here at the sheriff's office. That's his cruiser there behind me. This, by all accounts, he was someone who had a long, bright future ahead of him that was tragically cut short early this morning. Sheriff Judd, as you know, normally colorful and outspoken, he was very subdued today, talking about the loss of this young 21-year-old deputy. He called Deputy Blaine Lane smart, eager, and someone who was mature beyond his years. He says he was living out his dream, becoming a law enforcement officer. Sadly, he'd only been on patrol for about 8.5 months before losing his life serving that felony warrant out there in Polk City. A family friend telling us today that Deputy Lane had big dreams. In fact, one day he had hoped to take over for Sheriff Judd and become the head honcho out here in Polk County. And by the looks and sounds of it, he had that potential in him. The sheriff saying losing this young man feels like losing a member of his own family.
This young man was game on every minute of every day. It was his dream. He was living his dream. And certainly, he was an immensely talented deputy.
And Deputy Lane also has a 3-year-old child at home, a child who will now grow up not really ever knowing really how special his father was, and the man that would put on the uniform every day to protect and serve out here in Polk County. Tonight, Lane's family is asking for privacy, but they also want the community to know they are very thankful for all the thoughts and prayers that are coming in. A bunch of Facebook comments lighting up with support from across the Bay Area, across Polk County as well. Clearly, this young man had a major impact on the folks out here in Polk County, despite his very short term with the sheriff's office. Again, less than a year on the force. We know his funeral is planned for next week. Of course, Allie, our thoughts and prayers are with his family tonight. Back to you.
Absolutely. All right, Josh Cassio live for us tonight. Josh, thank you.
Where was that at?
Polk County.
Florida.
Florida.
Polk County. Yeah, that was an unfortunate incident there. So I'll be talking. He'll be on the end of watch. I'll say.
I don't know. JoJo kind of. I don't know if it's.
You're low.
Your time.
Well,
huh? What?
You're real low.
Then you're gonna accuse me of yelling and getting mad and being angry.
No, it sounds like you're talking in the Iceman's mic.
No, when JoJo said it was better? His time, what I think she's talking about is kind of how I feel about it. I think everybody's numbers written down in a book somewhere. It's higher up than us, and when your number's called, it's just called.
Is that better?
Yeah, we talked about that last week. No matter what you get to say, at the end of the day, we're all human, and we all answer to a higher entity that decides when we fucking go, and it ain't our choice.
Coming through the wall, hitting you in the arm, and going into the side of the vest.
Well, there's some confusion. We're not sure, and obviously, I don't want to watch the cam, but there was something saying that the subject entered the backyard carrying a BB gun, and had already talked about suicide by cop and pointed a firearm. I don't know if the subject was fleeing and it was one of those, watch your background type of deals. I don't know, but
of course she took several rounds and she's still alive.
Right, and we talk about this shit all the time. It's like, it's one of those things. Look, if I pull over a car and the guy's some kind of mass murderer and I get, injured or killed or something, or if I'm serving a search warrant and the guy behind the front door is sitting there with a Mossberg and just fucking eats me alive as I come through the door, that's one thing. But when a partner, somebody you train with, pops you, you don't expect that. We've seen other videos where they're doing it, and there's a dog in the room and the guy just, and squeezes a round off into his partner's fucking leg. Shit happens. But God.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the poor.
Oh yeah,
the poor deputy that shot him. Put that round off.
Dude, I'd be over. I'd just fucking hand him my gun and be done. I couldn't live with myself.
I don't know if I could keep doing the job either after that. All right, let's move on to brighter matters with a woman that got seriously hurt. That's Holster.
Well, see, this story's kind of fucking bullshit, and
I just picked a bunch of bullshit
said that
out
about your last article. Dude.
A lot of the ones you send me are bullshit.
He just didn't like nothing I sent.
I know.
Usually I send him really good stories, and I'm like, bro, let me cover these, and then I get random stories. Anyway, I'm going to read this to you. Woman seriously injured in 2016 Chicago vehicle pursuit, awarded $4.5 million. Okay, so we're clear. This individual was not the suspect. She was not a passenger in the suspect vehicle. She was actually T-boned at a red light and woke up 13 days later in a hospital in a coma from the car accident.
She woke up in a coma?
She woke up from a coma.
Oh, from a coma.
Anyway,
from a coma, not in a coma.
Hill's car was broadsided by a fleeing suspect, so she wasn't even hit by the police.
No, she got hit by the bad guy.
And of course, the bad guy didn't have $4.5 million. So who do? You turn around and sue the shit out of the city.
Sue the cops for chasing the bad guy.
I guarantee you probably had $1 million policy.
And obviously, she won. The police department stated that the crash was in fact their fault because
the fuck
they have a policy that says you cannot pursue a stolen vehicle once that vehicle runs a red light.
Oh my God!
Is that some stupid shit? So obviously, just don't pursue any stolen vehicles
because we know Chicago.
They're gonna run a red light unless you're out in the rural community, out in the country. Shit, even the country folk got a red light.
God,
what you think, Big Red? You've been awful quiet, man.
He's like, I can't get in the word edgewise. All you
like, y'all angry and
can't
shit.
Most of the time.
Yeah, Angry Bird over here.
Make sure you don't get no bird seed on you.
Yeah, he's known to throw that bird seed all over.
So, all right, we're gonna.
Is that him with a 6 head in that Dodge Charger up there?
No, that ain't.
No, that's
that
not
ain't
him.
Free Bird. That's
Big Head Donnie.
And then the other one's probably the twerker on Iceman's bike.
No, wrong color.
No,
that's not Precious.
No, that's not Precious.
That's not Precious.
No. So, Box, you got this next one.
All right, I'm gonna give it to Red.
You just say it's bullshit. Just say it's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Go ahead, Red.
This is
bullshit.
I didn't read that
Just
one.
a bullshit story.
It's a bullshit.
It's fucking bullshit.
Mother describes teen son being killed during high-speed chase while trying to get a friend to hospital.
I got video on that too.
Shakina Clotter said her 18-year-old son, Marion Clotter, was the one of the 2 young men killed when the Georgia State Patrol used a pit maneuver to end the chase.
Uh-oh.
Now they all go to the hospital.
A pit maneuver.
They pitted them.
How can you explain that?
Can you show us what a pit is?
Can you show us?
Was it a peach pit or
pit maneuver?
Right there, pit maneuver.
Pit
maneuver.
Look at that.
Gotcha.
I did 2 pit maneuver. Secret, strong enough for a woman, made for a man.
Joe, who you talking about, Joe? You talking about?
Shit, everything you say is bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who she's talking about.
Bullshit.
She must be talking about Holster.
All right, let's play this video.
Judd said this is like losing one of your kids. He said Deputy Lane was loved and
she
vote
wants
for Grady Judd
answers from the Georgia State Patrol and also wants to know if her son's death could have been avoided. The mom says her teenage son.
I'm gonna say this. Yes.
Fuck, another.
Yes, her son's death could be avoided if he wouldn't have been doing what he was doing. Listen, because this is all his fault, or partially his fault. Just listen. Yeah.
You decide.
Just listen.
Form your
Was
own
one
opinion.
of 2 men killed this morning following a high-speed chase with the GSP troopers.
Joe Hickey spoke with the mother of 18-year-old Amarian Clotter. And Joe, she tells you that her son was trying to help a friend who had been shot when that chase began.
Well, that's right, Jennifer. Amarian Clotter's mother tells me her son was a passenger in a vehicle along with 2 friends, and they were trying to get from East Point to Grady Hospital after one of them had been shot.
Let's tell exactly what happened to start this high-speed chase. Because at the end of the day, I have to bring my 18.
East side.
No, they wasn't going to church, but she's saying
News anchor's a pedophile.
She's acting like he's
all innocent.
Video is echo. I don't know why the videos are echoing.
Well, we don't hear no.
It's not a terrible echo.
Okay, I don't know.
Sorry, we need a tech.
I had camera problems before we started.
We got to call
the
IT people in when we leave.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Oh, son. And I'm going crazy and not knowing what I'm going to do.
Shakina Clotter says her son Amarian was one of 2 young men killed before sunrise Friday on I-20. He leaves behind his mother, 2 sisters, and a 7-month-old son. Shakina says Amarian had been outside their East Point apartment with friends, and then she heard gunshots, and Amarian ran inside.
The way he came in here meaning well, and he just left me. So that's what I'm going with, and I need to find out what else is going on from there.
Amarian's family says
that car right here, look at that's shot the hell up.
You ain't lying.
Who that from? The perps or the police?
I think that this is all bad guys. Cops didn't shoot nothing here.
It's got more holes
about
than
where
the
this
Falcons.
car covered in bullet
They
holes
suck.
sits. Nearby, we found at least 6 shell
Those should be
casings on the
concentrated
ground
over the
tonight.
steering wheel.
No, I think it was a drive-by. So obviously,
who's she gonna sue?
These shell
because she can't sue nobody.
These shell casings here had to come from them outside shooting back at the other ones because the other people were in the car. That shell casings are going to be in the car.
At least closer to where the vehicle was driving, not more towards the suspect or the victim's vehicle.
Marion and another friend began rushing to get their injured friend to the hospital.
He was trying to save his friend's life, in his opinion.
The Georgia State Patrol tells 11 Alive early this morning near I-85 North and Cleveland Avenue, a trooper tried stopping a Jeep for
they're trying to pull them over and they were
speeding, but the driver started driving faster, according to GSP, and a chase began. On Edgewood Avenue, a person that had been shot got out of the car and would be picked up by a trooper, according to GSP. The Jeep then got back on the interstate, and on I-20 East, another trooper used a pit maneuver.
At least you had one smart mother freaker get out. He got out. He's like, I don't want to be part of this shit.
The guy that was shot got out the car. A trooper picked him up, brought him to the hospital. So this is where.
So they're not even going anywhere.
So now, Mama's, to me at this point, Mama's story it doesn't fall completely apart.
Well, he was hurrying up. He was going to try to hurry up and get home and get back to his Bible study.
Okay.
Cool.
GSP reports back to his damn place.
What you say?
What the heck?
You can't even talk. Your microphone's effed
Began
up.
trying to help them.
My microphone's fucked up?
Yeah.
I think he's fine. Just
it's good now.
I think it's the man.
Should have chased after her son and
whatever he did to make it to where I can't hear it.
I know right from wrong, and I raised my
Pausing
child.
it.
Right.
Then why'd they keep running?
Yeah, see, this is
so if the guy that got shot got out and got
they should say they should have just stopped at that point. There was
what else?
I just want to know, was this that have been prevented?
How old was this kid?
She's like, I want to know if this could be prevented. Yeah, it could have been prevented. If they wouldn't have ran, it would have been prevented.
18 years old. For speeding, but the driver started driving faster.
Why you videos all effed up?
The Georgia State Patrol tells me this incident is still under investigation, and they have not said how fast the Jeep was going, but they found an automatic weapon in the vehicle.
Oh,
there it is.
That's why he was just running.
There's your sign.
Little shit bag.
Now the family is.
She's got a GoFundMe out to help with funeral expenses. I'm sure they got a lawyer. But so at first, Mama's story at first was the boy and his friend, and she's saying her son was just a passenger. Who knows? Because they were both ejected. But
that dude can suck on a straw, can't he? I mean, he got the metal banging around, but man, he's got some pretty lips. But sucking on that straw.
So Mama said in the story where they were in a hurry to bring their friend to the hospital. Well, once the friend wasn't in the car no more, why did you continue to speed off and run from the cops? Because that was the whole reason you were speeding, right? Yeah. So her whole story fell apart.
She probably said that there's no way my little boy got a automatic weapon. Somebody planted that shit on
the cops planted it.
Yes, they planted it.
Yeah, like we just carry around fucking automatic weapons. Not to throw away.
Yeah, Aaron's right on that one. She's Roy P said he just about fell in love watching you drink on that drink tonight.
Yeah, he got some purty lips, boy.
You got some purty lips after this evening.
Roy's like, hell yeah.
Well, we got a Seattle officer that was fired. You guys heard it. Anyway, they had a Seattle officer got fired for some Twitter stuff. Is that yours? Well,
go ahead with
Angry Bird.
Go ahead with it, because he
Angry Bird's going to come out.
Made some tweets. I'll add on to it. But that was a year prior.
Yeah, they just fired him for it. Then.
Yeah,
he was, but over some tweets. Obviously,
I read the article.
Obviously, you can't be in law enforcement, as we all know. You got to watch and do what you say, especially online, because we cannot allowed to have an opinion on stuff, or we're not. They think we're not. And who has this line story?
It ain't me.
Me, Line, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Get you a sip.
Man, he missed out on Monday night. We had so many stories from Tangipahoa.
Yeah.
I wanted him to be on there so he could say it.
Tangipahoa.
Tangipahoa.
Oh, you got it now.
Oh, yeah,
you got it now.
Practicing.
in between them.
Hang out with a bunch of coon ass motherfuckers. I tend to pick shit up.
Yeah, your mic sounded funny.
Can't be president and have mean tweets.
Fucking serious? You hear me now?
No, dude, you sound like a robot.
It's cutting out. Well, it's
Yeah, see, that ain't my end.
It's got a lot of shit
going on over there. Nothing's changed.
Take you another sip, and we'll see if we can figure it out.
Just turn him off.
Can you do sign language?
Anyway, can you hear me good enough to read this?
Yeah, go ahead. You sound
That's
good
not what I
now.
was talking about.
All right, so basically, the headline reads, lying, just gonna make it worse. Louisiana man caught going 157 mile per hour on the interstate. So basically,
damn.
I-10 westbound, there was a trooper sitting in the median in the hammer lane. Well, he wasn't in the hammer lane. He's in, you know what I'm talking about, the breakdown over there on the hammer lane.
Was he in the median or was he in the hammer?
Yeah.
Get it straight.
He was on the side of the interstate. He wasn't in the median.
Okay.
He was parked on the inside shoulder. I'll be more fucking exact.
Outside.
So basically, he's sitting there, and all of a sudden, he's just running radar, eating his fucking Haagen-Dazs, and beep! If you've ever realized that loud pitched noise that comes from your radar cone when you're in the middle of eating lunch, it sounds like somebody blew a rape whistle up your rectum, and the food just goes through the fucking roof, and you fuck up the entire car. Anyway, especially at 157 miles per hour. Okay, 90 sounds like a bitch. 150 has to be.
I bet you that.
I turn that shit off in
mine
mine.
don't even make a noise.
No,
Really?
At
No,
over
I
100
learned
miles
the
an
noise.
hour, that thing is
Back to going.
screaming.
Yeah, we turn that stuff off.
Yeah, 100 mile an hour straight up scream. So 157, that thing has to like punch in the nuts. Regardless, he passed him. The troop pulled out, chased him down, and eventually just pulled into an apartment complex. Immediately pulled into a parking spot. And then the trooper approached his vehicle and asked for his information. And the boy looked straight at him and said, and this is where it's confusing. I don't know if the trooper said it or if the individual said it. Lying ain't going to change nothing. And he proceeded to admit that he's the same car that passed a trooper. Obviously, if you were sitting still on the interstate and get passed at 157 miles an hour, you were going to lose the suspect for a few seconds. So he was arrested for resisting an officer, reckless operation of a vehicle, maximum speed, which I don't even know what the fuck that is.
That's happened to me.
Lane usage, I know what that is. You're going 157 on the interstate in Louisiana, where people do 30 miles an hour in the hammer lane. You got to kind of bob. Anyway, going all the way down to the bottom, how many years do you think this guy got? Now, shut up, Iceman.
The fuck?
How many years?
Why is he on your head?
How many? They've already sentenced him. It just happened.
What? Well, it's felony traffic. So how many years do you think he's going to get?
He ain't getting no years.
He ain't gonna get nothing.
He's gonna get a shit ton of fines.
He gonna go to driving school.
He can go to driving school.
Yeah, he was released from jail the same day.
The IT department said if it's a short in the connection, stop moving around.
Either way, yeah, they basically took him to jail. The jail said, yeah, we don't want him, kicked him loose. He's been released.
He probably dropped a gusher on it or something.
No, I didn't. My soundboard gets less.
He dropped that damn big ass metal cup on it.
He dropped his big gulp.
Vibrating or something. I don't know. That's all the stories for this evening. Finally,
that has happened.
We got all through them.
You do a lot on the you do a lot on the interstate. There's been a couple times that traffic. You got 400,000 cars on the interstate, and you shoot a car. Go to get in a unit, and I was like, "Fuck! What car did I just shoot? I can't remember."
I'd never had that problem.
They
make pills for that.
At nighttime.
Oh, at nighttime?
At night it's harder.
Problem because when you get in the car, all you see is about 100,000 tail lights, and you're like, "Well, what fucking car was it?"
That's why I usually let them go past me, and I'll get some kind of try to get the color or something.
I usually try not to.
No, you're too busy, waking up and harassing truck drivers.
My favorite was always radar. I never really got into laser.
Right?
Radar, you could say it's any car that you just don't like.
I don't recall. I don't recall.
Challenge. Bam said between the gushing and the sucking, you got things misfiring.
Love you too, Bam.
I appreciate it, Jim.
You know, honestly, we need to have a night, even if it's a short episode, where all of us just get on here and fucking shoot the shit. We shot up to like 20 viewers. We're just bullshitting.
Well,
we started reading the news and it fell off.
Billy said he did 160 in his 1971 Freebird once, and it scared the shit out of himself.
Firebird,
because
that's Firebird.
Oh, Firebird. He went in his Firebird, and when he pulled over, it was 1986.
Well, that's because those cars.
Hey, I agree. I agree with Billy because I had a '69 Camaro, and them long ass hoods, them some bitches would start floating and floating and bouncing a little bit, and you get up like that. That there ain't no telling what the hell the front end of the car.
Don't try to fucking turn with them.
Hoppy said, "Leave them truckers alone. Leave us truckers alone." Hoppy's a trucker.
Angry Bird.
It's like it's not that Freebird just likes truckers. He likes the truckers. He just likes truckers that park on the entrance and exit ramps where it says no parking at and sleep overnight and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that was always my fucking shit
he
too.
don't like it.
Hey, well, the fucking sign says no parking.
But what we have is like down where I worked, we had the Hard Rock Casino, and it was literally about 3 miles away from the truck stop. So what the truckers would fucking do, which was flat out retarded, they'd pull into the truck stop, drop their trailer, and then drive their bobtail, and then right there they would call either a taxi or they would walk up and then go to the casino. Well, I made it my personal choice in life to not only get the rig, but I go back down to the fucking truck stop where I knew the trailer was and asked, "Hey, can I tell the trailer?"
Hello.
Well,
Hello?
Hoppy.
Hello?
This is how it is. The sign says don't park, and then you probably had about 2 hours before you had to pull over to find a fucking truck stop that would let you park and be out of the way and not tearing up the roads.
Well, the problem is
with
that
80,000 pounds.
At one exit where they have a Love's truck stop, we won't say the exit, but the problem is it gets over populated with trucks. It's probably because they got a big ass strip club sitting right there that has a free buffet for lunch in it. So me personally, I'm not going to eat lunch or supper at a titty club, okay? I don't think that's real sanitary.
The box does.
Look,
I do, yeah.
Hoppy said, you don't care. They didn't care about the signs. Exactly. So when I walk up and say, what the fuck does that sign say? The fuck does that sign say? It says no parking there. I don't care if you care about it or not, but you're going to get towed in this spot.
You retired now. You can't do that no more.
Yeah.
The Iceman prefers the ones that ignore the sign that says you can't drive down the street.
At least it says lot lizards.
Bronson goes best food ever.
Look, if you are a truck driver, I'm just going to say, if you have a lot lizard, make sure she's not shedding at the time. If you see skin drip, just say no.
I bet you Precious is hanging out.
No, I don't think Precious be a lot lizard. I think Precious is probably.
Shit tonight or what?
Huh?
Are you gonna finish that shit tonight or what?
Yeah.
All right, you ready to eat the chip?
No, we ain't eating the fucking chip. I ain't eating that motherfucker.
Damn, did you see the look on his face change?
I don't.
Y'all start giving me some.
I have a doctor's appointment in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't want to be going in throwing up and shit and my ass on fire.
You won't blow up.
You hold.
Man says if you pulled her over, you should be like, nice nipples, officer.
Oh, I tell you what. Bam come up earlier. Bam come up earlier with all her blue lights and her green shit all over the Jeep. I said, I'd write your ass a ticket right now with your neon shit all over your Jeep.
Well, I guess this whole episode
we'll have to. We're going to hold off. I got to prepare for this.
Okay, we'll wait.
You've had over a week to prepare.
It takes a little longer than that.
Okay.
The Hot Nuts goes to Iceman and his inability to run the fucking soundboard tonight.
No, Hot Nuts is going for you for just being,
What's that?
Hot Nuts is going because you suck suck that straw.
Yeah, because you suck that straw like a $high hooker.
I'm going with Big Red because he ain't said a damn
Yeah,
word.
Big Red. We're gonna give the hot nuts to Big Red tonight because he decided, he says I'm gonna come over, and it's like, well, come on, dude. And then he said like 3 words the whole fucking night.
I said more than 3 words.
Bro, all you
Now
gotta do
you
is
just
be
did 6.
yourself, forget the camera's even on you.
Well, he don't. Well, I need to get a camera. He's not even on camera. Hobby said he'd eat that chip in piss fire on an exit ramp while he's looking at you.
Had that shit done too.
He'll eat the chip and then lick your face.
Hobby, I had one guy say, he's like, well, the guys out in California don't usually bother us. I said, well, son, you a long way from California. You a long way from California.
JoJo says we should be called. It's called Angry Nuts for the night. Angry Nuts for the night.
Well,
I'm gonna have to change it.
It's probably because he's been in flight school.
Talk to me, Goose.
Look at look at Maverick.
That's Goose. But we're just clowning around a whole lot.
Oh man, I tell you what.
What's up with that clown right there?
Well, I don't know. Y'all got him from the circus.
Got him from the Fuzzy Hat.
I think I got him from the Fuzzy Hat Club.
They look similar. I don't know.
All right, Bronson. Yeah. Well, hey, Bronson, we got motor comps motorcycle comps next week if you want to run by. And the competition is actually Friday and Saturday. I think you off Saturdays. And Aaron says you need to eat that chip, you little sissy.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it off.
All right, come on. Is anybody voting for the hot nuts?
Yeah.
I forgot what the fucking stories even were.
Yeah, we giving it to Big Red for not talking.
Oh, okay.
So let's do some hot nut music for Big Red. 'Cause he don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Nope.
Saturday's the main day of competition. Saturday morning, not Sunday. Friday and Saturday's competition. Main day Saturday.
Next Wednesday.
That's when practice starts.
Wait,
Tuesday and Wednesday.
You won't be doing no
Oh,
escorts?
we do it. Yeah.
No, we're gonna do it. I should be home. I'll be home in enough time.
Because next Wednesday he'll eat the chip.
Oh, you gonna eat the chip next Wednesday? Okay.
It's possible. Let me do some research on this hot.
That's for you, Big
Angry
Red.
Nuts.
Spicy.
Well, I said it is. It's messing up there too.
What the heck?
Yeah, I can't hear it, so.
Well, what the
hell's
hell?
the problem?
You dumb motherfucker!
Some dumbass motherfuckers.
He's got the hot nuts. Big Red got the hot nuts.
And it's Cajun hot nuts.
Cajun hot nuts.
Spicy.
Spicy.
Like
Spicy.
the chip.
Where's it at?
Just hold on to it.
I don't know why this shit's acting off.
Yeah, you got all
What
kinds
the-
I don't know.
distortion going on.
Pocky. One chip
So
challenge.
it's Reaper.
Hoppy says you need a Snickers.
He's gonna turn your tongue blue.
I think I'm getting feedback.
Is it the ghost or the
Turn
Reaper
me down.
pepper?
He said to go.
This one says
the
Reaper,
Reaper.
and Scorpion.
Say who?
Reaper.
Reaper and Scorpion.
Oh my god.
See you, JoJo.
Bye, JoJo.
We want a picture of you hugging on a kangaroo.
Roy, it's at Cabela's in Ascension Parish. Cabela's in their parking lot. So
Just look for all those orange
He's
traffic
waiting on
cones
Precious. He's
stacked
waiting
up
on
on
Precious
Iceman's
to come
bike.
to his car.
talking about the motorcycle. So I will be going live a whole bunch this coming up week because, like I said, motor competition. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of. I think there's supposed to be 100 plus more motorcycles out there. So
Hey, is Peppers going? Peppers, you going?
I don't think
I
he's
don't
still
know his
Peppers.
song,
I think Peppers will still be there. Good night, Yvette. So y'all
night,
try
Yvette.
to pay attention. If not, I'm gonna probably try to do some other stuff. But there's gonna be a lot of lives. Anyway, everybody be safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Anybody else got anything they want to say before I go?
Have a beautiful night, everybody, and see you
Bronson said
next
he got
week.
some traffic cone death tags for
Thank
you.
y'all for the hot nuts.
And he got some hot nuts and
Thanks, Big Red, for coming sitting in.
yes and
Anytime.
Thanks
definitely
for watching us.
Definitely gonna be
That's why I said sitting in.
we need to try to do something Sunday, man. Holster and stuff with Liberty. If not, y'all just pay attention. 'Cause, if nothing else, I'll pop up all the time.
He'll pop up behind you.
Pop up all the time. Yeah, be
Smiling.
careful because I will smile and write you a ticket. Thanks for watching. And remember to smile because Iceman could always be behind you. We're out. That's good right there. Old Hoppy. He's going to pee for you.
He can pull over and be all he wants.